Good morning. This is my third, actually, it's my fifth video. Every time I go to turn it on, something happens. My computer is unprotected, a motorcycle starts across the street. um, so, bear with me. It's my first actual video. I wanted to start off with a Facebook post this morning, but I've been watching a lot of Ryan Swain videos and thought that it might be more personal to make a face-to-face video. I just want to take this time that I know is really difficult for a lot of people, for everyone. You know, we're going through Venus retrograde. This is a really intense time of self-reflection in all areas of our relationships, whether it be mother-child, father-child, in all different directions, close family, friends, intimate lovers. And there's a lot of shadow work going on right now, which means that we're having to really sit with ourselves and look at all of the darkest corners of our existence. And that can be painful. So the name of the game is unconditional love. The word unconditional, it means it's not having conditions. It means it permeates all conditions. The name of the game today is self-love, because that is the only true unconditional love. And I want to challenge you or invite you to spend some time today with yourself. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They feel like they have to, in order to engage in spiritual ritual, they have to set up a magic circle and have their crystals, make a crystal grid, say an invocation, sit at their altar, do all of these things, burn sage, yada yada, which all of them, don't get me wrong, all of those things raise the vibration of a ritual. But the goal is to be with yourself, is to honor yourself as the sage, is to honor yourself as the only thing that you need in order to set intentions, in order to change the frequency of your life. So today I invite you to engage in a little exercise of self-love. So wherever you are today, take 5 minutes out and take out a piece of paper and write a list of what you're thankful for. Pretty basic, right? Write a list of what you're thankful for about yourself. Take a moment, instead of asking for or giving thanks for the abundance that's coming your way, let go of that illusion that anything is outside of yourself, outside of the realm of space and time, or outside of your grasp, and give thanks for the abundance that is already in your life. Give thanks for your toes. Your toes. Some people don't have them. Take a deep breath and give thanks for the fact that you have the ability to draw your highest self into this multi-dimensional vehicle with every breath you take, because that's what breathing is. Give thanks for eyes to see. It's a little negative visualization trick that I use of imagining yourself without the abundance that you have. Take a second. Don't dwell on the negativity. Don't get anxious and let it overwhelm you. But coming from a highly anxious person, take a second to imagine yourself without legs, or without your kids, or if all of a sudden in this moment your lover was lying on a gurney on a medical table, Give thanks for these things that you have. Write a list of things that you're thankful for in your own life about yourself. The fact that you write down all the things that you have accomplished in the last year. You'd probably surprise yourself. And then take a second and draw a circle. And in that circle on a piece of paper, write down all of the things that you want. Oftentimes we focus on things we don't want. Oh my God, I don't want this, I don't want that. This thing in my life is going so wrong. If only it would change. I really don't want to go to work today. I really don't want to face this person. I really don't want to get up out of bed. I really don't want to have to stress out about bills. I don't. Take today to be a yes person. All of this creation that we see in front of us and have within us stems from our original desire to be and to reflect and to love. But I had a conversation with a friend recently where she didn't want to say the things that she wanted because the word want has been confused with the word take. And that's not true. We can be content with our lives and thankful and still know that wanting is our birthright. Desiring is our birthright. In order to create, we must desire. So every time you have a thought about what you don't want today, don't beat yourself up for it, for sure, but replace it with a thought about what you do want. If you're going through a bad breakup, replace, oh, I don't want this to happen with what you do want in a partner. If you're losing your job or if you're having a physical ailment, instead of thinking, God, I just don't want to feel like this, think about what you do want to feel like. That changes the entire vibration of your reality in that moment. And sure, it takes practice. It takes years of practice. I'm learning myself. And I'm sharing this with you because it's something that I need today. So I'm sharing with you what I'm going through. Replacing that thought of what you don't want with what you do want, because you're allowed to want. You are the creatrix of life. And then simultaneously, hand in hand, give thanks for all that you have, not for the abundance that is coming, for the abundance that you have. Because you have so much. The grass in front of you is abundant. And when we give thanks for what we already have, it multiplies it. It's inevitable. And it's pretty simple. Homework for today. Make a circle. And focus on the things that you want. Make a dream board of all of the things that you want out of life today. And it can be trivial. Trivial. In fact, let me rephrase, nothing is trivial. If you want a new hula hoop, that's okay. You're allowed to want that. If you want a sense of gratitude in your life, I mean, you can go as shallow or as deep as you want, All levels are as important as the next. The goal is to stop shaming yourself for desiring things. And also to be thankful for what you have simultaneously. Those two things will create so much magic in your life. What is it that you want today? And what is it that you're thankful for? In what ways is your life so abundant? I can think of infinite things. Breath. It's pretty important. We can go our whole lives without really breathing. Maybe take some time today and YouTube a breathing exercise video. I swear, 3 minutes of breathing is transformational. A lot of people have this preconception that they need all of these things to engage in self-love. You know, you gotta set up a magic circle, you gotta burn sage, set up your crystal grid, which all is wonderful, like I said. High vibrational, raising the energy. You don't need to spend an hour in ritual. That'll come. It'll come. When it's the same thing, you know, that you learn in yoga. When one side receives, the other side, all of the cells of the other side scream for more. So the as you engage in little minuscule acts of self-love, minuscule, no act of self-love is minuscule. As you engage in short acts of self-love, your existence will scream for more. Be gentle with yourself. It takes 5 minutes to make that circle and to focus on things that you want. Maybe outside of that circle, write the things that you're thankful for. And don't forget to imagine yourself without all of these things. Because we could not exist. We could not see the people we love. We could be ridden with cancer. But we're not. And if you are riddled with dis-ease, changing the perspective on that and giving thanks for the lesson that it carries will activate your healing. Everything is perspective. Own your feelings and be gentle with yourself. I hope it goes well. I love you.